During our presentation, we will make certain forward-looking statements regarding our outlook on various matters and our plans for the transaction and combined company. Our outlook and these forward-looking statements are subject to various risk factors. We will try to highlight these risk factors as we make these forward-looking statements. However, the format of this presentation prevents a more thorough discussion of these risk factors. For a full discussion of these risk factors, please refer to both the Yellow Roadway Corporation and the USF Corporation annual reports, 10K, 10Q, and in particular the forward-looking disclosure in the news release announcing the transaction. Hello, everyone. I'm Mary Civello. Yellow Roadway Corporation announced that it has agreed to acquire USF Corporation. This combination of two of the most highly respected companies in their industry will form one of the largest transportation services companies in the world. The combined company is expected to have annual revenues in excess of $9 billion, with over 70,000 employees and 1,000 service locations. It will offer a broad range of transportation services, including next day, interregional, national, and international capabilities. Joining me here today to discuss this remarkable milestone in their company's growth is Bill Zollers, the Chairman, President, and CEO of Yellow Roadway Corporation, and Tom Bergman, the Acting CEO of USF Corporation. Welcome, gentlemen. What do you think the significance is of the announcement that you're making today?
Well, really, it's the bringing together of two of the most widely recognized companies in transportation. We're strengthening our position as one of the largest transportation service providers in the world, with the ability to move shipments from any place to any place, regionally, nationally, and globally.
And what was the impetus for taking this step?
Just over a year ago, we completed the historic transaction that created Yellow Roadway Corporation. By any measure, that transaction was an overwhelming success, thanks to the efforts of the dedicated people at Yellow Roadway. This is another opportunity to broaden the services we deliver to customers, enhance our scale, capture synergies, and create growth for our company, as well as career opportunities for our employees.
How will this acquisition make the new combined company even stronger?
Well, as you're aware, Mary, Yellow Roadway Corporation was recognized by Fortune magazine as the #1 transportation company in its most admired company list for the third year in a row.
And adding the strength USF has in the next day and regional markets, which are among the fastest growing transportation segments, creates a powerful platform for serving our customers.
In addition to that, our Meridian IQ operating unit is highly complementary to the logistics and truckload capabilities at USF. So these additions to our highly successful portfolio will help us better serve customers in the increasingly competitive global transportation landscape.
Well, making the company stronger and more competitive was certainly a driving force for this acquisition. But how will that benefit customers?
We'll continue to invest in our businesses so customers can continue to rely on their same well-known brands, the brands they're familiar with and loyal to. There'll be no changes in customer service or contact points. So they have the same sales representatives who call on them today, the same contact point from a customer service center standpoint or terminal location, exactly the same tomorrow as it is today. Going forward, any changes they see will be positive. There'll be new and expanded service capabilities and will benefit from even greater technology advances. We look forward to sharing best practices and learning from each other to continually upgrade the customer experience.
Bill, you mentioned brands. What brands do these businesses include?
Well, both companies have very valuable portfolios of brands. Under the Yellow Roadway umbrella are Yellow Transportation, Roadway Express, Meridian IQ, New Penn Motor Express, Reimer Express, just to name a few.
A strong portfolio of regional brands under the USF banner include Bestway, Dugan, Glenmore, Holland, Redaway, and USF Logistics.
We'll continue to build and strengthen our brand portfolio as we go forward.
Sounds good. Now let's turn to what this transaction is going to mean for employees. Tom?
Well, this is a real positive. Employees will be part of a stronger company with even greater growth momentum. As part of a larger, more diversified company, we'll be able to offer employees more opportunities for career development. We'll provide enhanced scale and better service for our customers, and through accelerated growth, earnings, and momentum, we'll build increased value for our shareholders.
Do you think that there's going to be a need to cut jobs to make the combined company profitable?
Now, it's really important to realize that this acquisition is all about growth and the opportunity to accelerate that growth. We expect minimal employee displacement among field sales and operations people at either company. And among other employee groups, all decisions will be made based on best practices and expertise, irrespective of company affiliation. Synergy teams will be focused on reducing administrative costs, creating efficiencies, and identifying areas where we have duplication within our two organizations. The key is that all employees, union and non-union, become part of a larger and stronger organization, better positioned for significant growth opportunities.
Everyone knows that both Yellow Roadway Corporation and USF Corporation have long-standing relationships with the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. But do you anticipate any change going forward?
Well, both companies maintain strong relationships with the IBT, as you said, and we have every intention of maintaining these relationships. Yellow Transportation, Roadway Express, and USF Holland are all predominantly unionized workforces. Other operating units also have unionized employees. It's our intention to maintain and strengthen relationships with all of our employees, including those who are members of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters.
And some of those employees in the two companies are shareholders. How will this affect them?
The transaction will benefit the shareholders of both companies by building a larger, stronger, more competitive company. All shareholders will receive specific information about the financial details of the transaction to help them determine how it will affect their financial holdings.
Following the announcement, what are the next steps?
Well, we need to file documents with the SEC, seek regulatory approvals, and hold our shareholder votes at both companies. As we move forward, we'll keep everyone informed.
Speaking of which, I understand there's a special website for information about the transaction, which is reachable at www.transportationupdate.com.
Yes, and it can also be accessed through any of our company's existing websites.
So, gentlemen, what's the bottom line here?
Increased scale and greater efficiencies.
Long-term growth and financial strength.
There's an old cliche that says opportunity only knocks once. Well, in this case, we're pleased to say it's a case of opportunity knocking twice.
This is great news for employees, for shareholders, and for customers.
Thank you so much for being here with me today, and congratulations to both of you on an extraordinary step forward. And all the best to everyone at Yellow Roadway Corporation and USF Corporation. I'm Mary Sabello. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Thank you.